Hello traders, the title of the video is the first step to mastering advanced technical analysis. First step to mastering advanced technical analysis. All right. Before we continue, I would like to remind traders that it's not because one has watched this tutorial that one will become in one day an advanced technical trader, but that will constitute the first step, to mastering the advanced technical analysis. You are on your way, to master, the advanced technical analysis, but the video will not make you today only, an advanced technical trader, all right? So to keep it very short and to go to the point, all right, but before we continue, I hope you have a nice Christmas, have a good time with your family. Okay, so here we are again recording. As I explained to traders before, I will be recording up to the 31st of December, and then we will take a bit of pause, all right, in January and come back in February. So do not worry, all right, we will be posting, all right. So first thing first, what do you need to know, all right? What you need to know about advanced technical analysis, all right? So generally speaking, when we are talking about advanced technical analysis, we are talking about using the Pitchfork tool, the most neglected technical trading tool. We are talking about using market geometry, the projection of channel. We are talking about the application of the Elliott Wave theory, all right, to determine the price structure and also to forecast the next price move. We are also talking about fractal pattern. In this case, I need to dissociate myself from those who are talking about fractal pattern relating to candlestick fractals. Therefore, I will use the word predictive fractal pattern by Mr. Benoit Mandelbrot, a French American, that talk about predictive fractal pattern by Benoit Mandelbrot. I'm not talking about a candlestick fractal because sometimes I see some comment below our predictive fractal videos and I get a bit irritated by that. All right, you may understand because it has nothing to do with those fractals. All right. So this is about advanced fractals, and we're also talking about Fibonacci. So fractal, Fibonacci, Elliott Wave, market geometry, Pitchfork tool. All right. This is about advanced trading. So today, as we are talking about the first step to mastering advanced technical analysis, I'm going to talk about other things that we call market stable data. So traders that have been following us for years, faithful TSG traders, faithful, all right, our subscribers, all right, will already know few of market stable data, all right. But what I'm going to talk about today, maybe you have already mentioned it in one of our videos, all right, is this. Whenever we see two key level crossing, the intersection point between those two key level, all right, are likely to attract the price. Have I made myself clear? So I have on my chart here one trend line, so I'm going to call out the first one into green. By the way, as I've been talking about beautiful girls, beautiful ladies, there was some funny attitude recently that I've noticed, all right? People think that when I'm talking about beautiful girls, beautiful ladies, it's about sex. Ridiculous, really ridiculous. That's my point there. So I'm moving on to the subject. All right. Now, red. Okay, so I'll use again red. So here we are. So this point. So because YouTube is a very democratic platform, we can talk about things openly. So here we are. The pink line, I connect this point. And at this point here, allow me to draw my first pink line. All right. And the second point that I draw is this one here, this point and this one here. So this is, so you can see here, we have two key trend lines, so the red one and the pink one. So the point I'm making, talking about market stable data, is that whenever we see two key level, either trend line or horizontal or common support and resistance level, crossing, all right, intersection point, we have, okay, those intersection points are likely to attract the price. You will be surprised sometime as the price will gently, okay, come back and retest those points. As an advanced technical trader, you want to understand those things in the financial market. The intersection point between two key levels behaves like a magnet in the financial market. So when you start talking like this, all right, to other traders out there, you will get their attention, all right, because they start showing you more respect, all right. You want a bit of respect? Here it is, all right, intersection point. So you can just put it. It's not like they are magic intersection point, but you just need to know that sometime, not always, the price will do exactly that, will come down and retest an intersection point. As you see here, between the red, this point here, the intersection point between the red and the orange line, you see how the price gently pull back to retest that intersection point here. Okay, this is what we are talking about, all right, the intersection point between two key levels. The price will try to retest that point. It happens all the time, and this is a market stability. Those points are behaving like a magnet, so attracting the price, because in fact, as I put it to traders before in some of my videos, is that they are hot spot trading zone. That's what we call hot spot trading zone. So this is a hot spot trading zone. This is a hot spot trading zone. So as a swing trader, you want to know where are the hot spot trading zone. As a day trader, you want to know. As a position trader, you want to know where are the hot spot trading zone. You can see that I'm on the monthly chart, and the financial instrument that we are analyzing is Cardinal Health Incorporation. All right. Now, some traders may say, George, as you are talking now, definitely this stock will come down to this point. I haven't said that. All I'm saying is that very often those points will behave like a magnet in the financial market. So as an advanced, okay, technical trader, you want to understand those things. All right. So I'm going to draw another line. All right. So traders have been asking me, George, can you coach me? All right. This is the coaching right now on YouTube. All right, for free. All right. The coaching is taking place right now, my friend, for free. All right. So I hope you find this video useful. So I'm going to draw on my chart another line, and I'll color it now into orange. So here we have again another intersection point. So this point, you see, connect this point and this point here. All right. So here, connect this point and this point on the monthly chart of Cardinal Health Incorporation. So now we have again another intersection point right here, between the orange and the red line. Here it is. So all you need to do is just map out your charts, so to speak. All right. Know where are those, okay, hot spot trading zone, and you'll be amazed. Sometimes they probably do all the blah 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 blah, and finally, all right, we just retest those hot spot trading zone. This is about the first step, all right, to mastering advanced technical analysis. Some traders also use those intersection points to forecast, okay, reversal point. So you see where it is now, all right? You may notice that the price may, repeat, I'm choosing my word carefully, all right? So the price may continue up and go up to this point like this, which will align with so here it is now. It may go back inside the Pitchfork tool because it went out. It's trying to go back inside. If it continue to go out and reach this vertical point, because that vertical point is the intersection of two key levels. Other advanced traders use those intersection points as a reversal point. So if a financial instrument is going up and it reaches that okay, intersection line, should we call it meridian line? All right. No, we won't call it that way. All right. reaches those lines, you see here the intersection point, we draw a vertical, the price goes up to that point, they will be expecting a reversal at this point in time. They also use it like this. All right? So you need to know, if you want to start trading like advanced traders, things that they are using, and you may go through different charts and look out and see whether this is making sense or not. As I've been telling you at the beginning of this video, that when we are talking about advanced trading, we also talk about Elliott Wave. So here, following our guidelines, what is the first wave? So we have here an inverted head and shoulder chart pattern. Here it is. This is the left hand side shoulder. This is the right hand side shoulder. This is the head. And now, according to our guidelines, we will label this one first wave. All right, but we need to pay attention to the structure of the first wave. All right. So, first wave, we will say this is the second wave. All right, and then we will say that this is the third Elliott wave. And this is the fourth Elliott wave with an extended fifth wave. Do you agree with my wave count? First wave, second wave, third wave, fourth wave, and the fifth wave. So we will see that there is a correction taking place here, and a possible bounce up to this vertical line, all right? And then probably a move down, a reversal somewhere near this zone. Now you have to understand that when we are using an intersection point, in fact the intersection is somewhere here, the exact point, correct? Correct, traders? Yeah, here it is. So you should be a little bit flexible. Don't think that it's an exact science, but just be aware of it, all right? If there is a trading setup that is corresponding to that intersection point, you have an edge. So as I'm telling you now, I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave, and my price came down. It will be nice for this stock to bounce up a bit to this point, and then before coming down a bit. Will it do that? It may not. It may continue to go down, bam, 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 to this point, forming 1, 2, 3 down to this point. Or even a messy pattern all the way to the next intersection point here. Can do something like this, boom, 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 boom. All right. Can go up to this second intersection point here. All right. Before coming down gently to this point. Now, the reason why I'm recording this video, because you have been a faithful friend throughout 2016. It's time to say to traders, thank you for being a subscriber, a very, very important subscriber. All right, so we are talking about advanced trading. All right. Now, let's switch our attention. So we use Elliott Wave. We use intersection between, two key levels. We are talking about, Pitchfork 2. Now, again, I have on my chart Pitchfork 2. And I've been recording a lot of video about the Pitchfork 2 at Day Pro Traders YouTube channel. And you want to subscribe to Day Pro Traders YouTube channel. All right, check the playlist about the Pitchfork 2. All right, very, very important. So professionals also use a Pitchfork 2. And what usually take place, you can see now, as I was talking to you, I combine Elliott Wave and intersection point. All right, the pattern. Now, the professional, the advanced technical traders also use the Pitchfork tool. But the way they use the Pitchfork tool, they always combine the Pitchfork tool with the market geometry. Okay? I will not dwell on that. Traders that had been following us at Day Pro Trader know that we will project the width of the channel through the Pitchfork tool in the direction of the price, bringing us somewhere near the intersection of the this line here. So you have been using stochastic, which is not bad, all right? You have been using the RSI, good. You have been using, all right, moving averages. You have been using Bollinger Band. You have been using RSI. Those are ordinary technical trading. Now, you need at one point to move to the next level, which means you will start using market geometry, you will start using Pitchfork tool, you will start using Elliott Wave, you will start using Fractal. All right? Talking about fractals, predictive fractal. I need to be careful. All right? Predictive fractal. I will give you one example, talking about generally speaking, one example of when we are talking about fractal pattern, or especially predictive fractal pattern by Benoit Mandelbrot. I love Benoit Mandelbrot. All right? Now, because it's a powerful tool, all right? Very powerful tool for market forecast. More powerful than the Elliott Wave. In fact, one cannot talk about mastering the Elliott Wave without mastering, okay, the fractal. One cannot predict, one cannot pretend to be, okay, an expert Elliott Wave trader if one does not know anything about fractal. You can quote me on that. All right. Am I being arrogant now? Maybe. All right. All right. Let's laugh about that. So one example of fractal is that, you see, during the industrial age, all right, is it 19th century, in Europe, in America, all right, when we're talking about Western country, like Europe, America, or the developed country, all right, now they go through different stages, all right, so then they start having more develop railways, all right, more transport, okay, more infrastructure improving, and so on and so on. And the technology coming, okay, we're talking about mobile phone. You remember those ugly mobile phone that we were using in the past? Oh my God, some of them, they are so big like a brick. And then the technology start improving, and that's how the Western society, okay, was progression. They went to different stages. So there is a pattern, all right? There is a pattern. They were using coal as energy. Now they don't want to use coal anymore. So they go through a pattern to reach the top. It's a fractal pattern because they are dominant force in the world right now, and they have a pattern in place that they follow. A structure, it is in place, all right? We may talk about that, all right? So the same thing, if you are living, for instance, in Africa, or you are living in India, or you are living in some of the country that we call developing country, the same thing is happening gently, gently, gently. And as an investor, you can take advantage of it if you understand what is a fractal pattern. If you go to India, for instance, to buy a land is so expensive now in some part of Bombay. I talked to some of my friends, and I know that, all right? So this has been going on before the pattern is in place. You can, years ago, if you come to London, there is a place they call Shepherd's Bush. It's not a bush, it's a place, all right? But they call it Shepherd's Bush. And when people are looking to rent a place, all right, this is in 1919, around those years. People don't get excited about going to Shepherd's Bush. But today, that part of London is so developed, so expensive. It's a pattern. So that pattern can take place in other part of the world. It's a fractal pattern. A city, all right, so you are living in a city that is so big, all right, you need to, if you want to invest in a property, you don't have to buy the expensive, all right, property in a city. You need to go in the nearby surrounding area and buy a cheap property because the city will expand. And when it reaches that level, your property will expand. The value of the property, hopefully, will expand. That will be a smart way to invest, which means this is what we are talking about before, buying low and sell high. That's what the smartest investor has been doing before. But it's not about buying anything low. Buy quality product low at low price. All right. So you have Armani, all right, gadgets, all right. You're buying it, knowing that it's true Armani, has been discounted because of Christmas. You buy value, all right. Yes or no? So this is one example of fractal, something that has happened before somewhere is happening again. So we see sometime in the financial market when a price will print a specific pattern. All right? And that pattern will copy itself on different time frame. or from one time frame to another time frame, even from one financial instrument to another financial instrument. It's all over the place. This is what we call about fractal pattern. It's part of advanced trading. So you may say to me, George, do I care about fractals? Maybe not now, like I did a few years ago when people are talking about risk management. All right? I do not care, but I don't want to watch those videos. But risk management is so important for all traders. But those years, I was discounting what is anything to do with risk management, anything to do with fundamental analysis. I do not care about that. I'm a technical trader. All right, so another example, which can be a bit funny for traders, that some traders may disagree. All right, it is. We are now talking about China all the time, talking about fractals. All right, China, people's dominant force. All right, or a growing force, if you don't want to use the word dominant force. Okay, America dominant force. You say a growing force right now, a growing force, a very influential force in the world now is China. Yes or no? Can we agree to that? A growing force, influential force is China. Okay? So, there is a pattern developing in China. But I'm saying this just to make you laugh a bit, all right? The reason why I'm choosing this example is to make you laugh a bit. So, there were a lot of accusations about Chinese spying on their citizens for years, blah, 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 because they say communism. But look right now what's happening in the Western world. The spying is going on right now. Now you see that it's funny now, isn't it? So, because a growing force, all right? Maybe you don't know that they have been spying on everybody. The government is spying on everybody, innocent, including the criminal. The worst part that is worrying me personally is that when innocent people have been spying on and treated like a criminal, while the criminals are walking free. What's going on? But on YouTube, we can talk about it. All right, we can talk about it. So the example that I'm giving you here, because a growing force in China is arising, and everybody is looking at China because it's becoming so competitive to the United States. And all the world, all the dominant force before are looking at China because they are growing force. Now here we are, a pattern that was in a growing force before, in this case China, is now being copied and pasted in the Western world. Is that funny? Well, let me know. So when we are talking about a pattern, it's a pattern that develops either on a one time frame, sometimes you see it on a 5-minute time frame, and that pattern will copy itself on other higher time frame. So you will see the pattern first on a 5-minute time frame. Yeah. For instance, Elliott Wave trader, you see, we know that we can use the price structure of the first and the second wave to forecast the motive and the corrective phase. All right. So if you can decipher or identify the internal wave of the first wave, we can have a bit of idea what is likely to happen in the motive wave. But sometimes you will see that a first and a second wave, it has taken place on the 5-minute time frame, and you may be able to decipher, okay, the internal wave of those waves, first and second wave, and you can forecast what is likely to happen in the motive wave. But you may see an Elliott wave cycle on the 5-minute time frame. That Elliott wave cycle can become a fractal pattern that will duplicate itself on the hourly time frame, on the daily chart, on the monthly chart, even will go from the 5-minute time frame directly to the yearly chart. The inverse is also true. When a pattern is already formed on a higher time frame, that pattern will be copying itself from a higher time frame to the lower time frame. This is a fractal pattern. Now, you may notice that I dwell a little bit on a fractal pattern when I'm talking about first step to mastering advanced technical analysis. It's not by mistake. The reason is the most powerful tool in the hand of the most advanced, okay, technical traders. Let's move away from the subject of a fractal, okay? There are videos that are posted at Day Pro Traders YouTube channel about fractal trading. You may check them out. There is a playlist about fractal pattern trading or predictive fractal pattern trading. So you may check them out, okay? So the first step to mastering advanced technical analysis consists of knowing first the tool that the advanced traders are using. Okay, very, very important. They are using Pitchfork tool. They are using market geometry. All right. They are using Elliott Wave. They are using Fractal. And one more thing that I haven't talked about since the beginning of this video, they are using Fibonacci. All right. So if you have been following that for some time, you know that we have three main websites. All right. The first one is stochasticmardi.com. This is my number one website. Okay. But at stochasticmardi.com, I have been talking about stochastic, Bollinger Band. All right. Ordinary technical analysis. That's what I'm doing here. Talking about forex trading, day trading, swing trading, using technical indicator, and so on and so on, and proprietary trading. Trading like a pro using ordinary technical analysis. All right. That's what I'm doing at stochasticmardi.com. All right. Then I have another website that I call 24elliottwaves.com. Digit 2, digit 4, elliottwave.com. Now, the reason why I created that website is because it's to show traders the steps. All right? Ordinary trading, technical analysis, and then we move to the next stage. Advanced technical analysis, Elliott Wave. Hot dose of Elliott Wave. High dose of Elliott Wave. Okay? Now, from ordinary technical analysis, we are growing up, we are maturing, as a technical trader. Now we must learn gradually to master the Elliott Wave. Then there is a third website that I call dayprotraders.com. So first, when I'll start with Day Pro Traders, I thought that Google did not understand what I was trying to do because they thought that Day Pro Traders was similar to stochasticmardi.com because I was talking about RSI, I was talking about moving averages, all right? So Google thought that they knew that Day Pro Trader belongs to me, and they also knew that stochasticmardi.com belongs to me. And I thought that Google did not give respect to that dayprotrader.com. But in fact, I love that website, Day Pro Trader channel, because what I'm doing there is quite advanced. You may not notice it now because the website is growing. There are plans for that channel. All right. So we are talking there about Fibonacci retracement, all right? Fibonacci extension. We are talking about Fibonacci time zones. You may not see a web page yet about the Fibonacci time zone, but what I'm doing is that each website is connected to a YouTube channel, all right? So, for instance, the dayprotrader.com website is connected to Day Pro Traders YouTube channel. So, what we have noticed that traders that are subscribers to Day Pro Traders YouTube channel are quite active. I love those traders. They are quite active. They are quite dynamic. And it's amazing what's going on there. And I can see that the subject that we are talking about, Pitchfork 2, Fibonacci, market geometry, Fibonacci time zone, fractal, traders love those subjects. You understand? So the point I'm making here is that from ordinary technical analysis, we must move to Elliott Wave, we must move to Pitchfork 2, we must move to market geometry, we must move to Fibonacci, all right? We must start, familiarizing ourselves with fractals in order to become a more advanced trader. And it's not, so one more thing before we close the video, when we are talking about advanced trading, all right, it also consists of using, a combination of different technical tools. So generally, so you trader that have been following now will notice that Probably I am the number one for recording technical trading video that are talking about how to combine X and Y. I've been recording how to combine RSI and Fibonacci, how to combine RSI Fibonacci extension, how to combine RSI and market geometry. So when we are talking about advanced technical analysis, it also consists of combining technical tools. So one thing that was lacking before is that traders will learn one thing, and when they are using that strategy, they will forget every other strategy that they have learned. But by combining two strategies or three strategies together, one can make better trading decisions. For instance, somebody who is using Elliott Wave, count Elliott Wave, and will combine it with the intersection of two key level or two support and resistance level or two trend line, he or she will make better decisions. Or somebody who is using Elliott Wave will combine the Elliott Wave analysis with market geometry. So in order to become an advanced technical trader, all right, taking the first step to mastering advanced technical analysis, one must know the tools that the advanced traders are using. The second is about knowing how to combine those tools. So an expert, can mix things up a bit, all right? But if you are not an expert, you don't want to mix them up, okay? So you give to a computer expert like Eli, the computer guy, because I follow Eli, the computer guy. He's an expert in, technology, computing, all right? So he can do things like an expert, all right? But now, ordinary person learning about computer cannot try to change it a bit. But if you are an expert, you can, combine things a bit. All right. So as an advanced technical trader, you will be able to combine fractal patterns and Elliott Wave pattern. You will be able to combine Fibonacci, all right, and RSI. You will be able to combine Pitchfork tools, all right, and market geometry, and so on and so on. So as we are coming to the end of 2016, my number one wish for traders that have been following us is that they start seeing a bit clearer, so they have their eyes wide open. All right. In all your tradings, use the Pitchfork tool and combine the Pitchfork tool with the market geometry. Start learning about Elliott Wave. I know some traders are already doing that. All right. Subscribe to 24 Elliott Waves YouTube channel and see it as a classroom and learn gradually, okay? And then understand how to use, fractals. Very, very important. Or if you don't want to, you can say, this year I'll concentrate on Elliott Wave. Great stuff. Without focus, there's no success. So concentrate on Elliott Wave. You are satisfied. You know now you mature as an Elliott Wave trader, how to count wave, how to validate Elliott Wave count. Okay, now next step. How to combine Elliott Wave and Fibonacci, and so on. And how to combine Elliott Wave and fractal patterns, and so on. And then you take it one step at a time until you become an advanced technical trader. Now, before I close the video, you may be wondering, George, why do I need to become an advanced trader? That's a very good question. Very, very good question. You nail it, my friend. You nail it, my friend. You can congratulate yourself. The reason is, my friend, look at this. In a financial market, the biggest mistake that traders are making is not to know the other market participants, how they are trading and what's going on. Anytime you place a trade, do you know that other traders know that you place a trade? Any order in the market is visible, do you know? A limit order, a stop order, a market order, they are visible in a market. All right? So, you want to understand other market participants and what kind of tool they are using and how they are trading. So there are ordinary traders, there are retail traders, there are technical traders, there are fundamental traders, all right? There are advanced traders, there are Elliott Wave traders that only use Elliott Wave, there are fractal traders, and there are what we call the most sophisticated market investors, the hedge fund managers. Those kind of traders, highly sophisticated traders, do not use one tool. They use different tools, and they understand how other traders trade. In fact, they can go into your mind. Therefore, in order to have the same level of understanding of how the financial market functions, you need to concentrate apart from the price. So I said to you, concentrate on the price, yes or no? Apart from concentrating on the price, you need to concentrate on other traders. If you are trading and you are not paying attention to other traders, we talked about it last time, how we draw Fibonacci extension. Not all traders draw their Fibonacci extension, as I do. I know that. Some of them draw in a different way. So you want to know how other traders are trading, how they are using the RSI, how are they using stochastic, all right? How do they use Pitchfork 2? How do they use Elliott Wave? Like here, let me show you one more before we close it. We're going to close it now, but I want to get it all out today, my friend, all right? Because we are friends. You look here. This one thing I know for sure. So I see this when I was counting wave for the dollar yen a few years ago, and now everybody sees that, what I was saying was true. So you can see here, what usually take place. You see here, I count my first wave from here, when I was doing now. You remember? So I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, But I know some traders, Elliott Wave traders, always count their wave like this. And they are making mistakes all the time. And what worries me, I have discovered that some of those traders are quite powerful. All right. But when they do, you see here, when you start counting here, you see here, now straight away, we see a kind of Elliott Wave violation. You see here, first wave, second wave, third wave, and now we hear fourth wave. And now you can see that straight away, by doing it from here, straight away, we are seeing what we call an Elliott Wave violation. No overlapping, almost. But it's not exactly that. It didn't overlap it. Let's adjust. Almost. See, here, then you will say first wave, second wave, third wave, fourth wave. All right. And then you may say, it's almost overlapping the first wave. The fourth wave should not overlap, the first wave, yeah? Yes or no? So, but I know some traders, when they are counting their wave, they started from the bottom like this, They don't use like a inverted head and shoulder chart pattern like I'm doing here to count my first wave from here. But it does not matter. It does not matter. This is how these people decide to count their wave, but I need to know, because those type of traders can mess up my trade. So as you are trading, you want to know what these people are doing and what they are likely to do. So by taking the first step to mastering advanced technical analysis, you will understand, why sometimes your RSI is overbought, all right, and you sell, but the price did not go down. Why your stochastic is overbought, all right, and you are selling, and the price continue to go up. Probably the price is in a third Elliott Wave. When the price is in a third bullish wave, most of the oscillators are overbought, and ordinary traders are selling, providing the fuel to push the price up. As their stop loss is taken out, he allows the price to run faster up, as the advanced traders are taking advantage. Not advantage, they are not taking advantage of it. They are just trading, because ordinary traders are not seeing what's going on. They think that the price is going to go down because they are trading the technical indicator, and the price, they are just providing the fuel for the price to go up. So same thing, RSI is oversold. During the third Elliott Wave, people are busy buying, especially on the daily chart. All right, a lot of traders use the stochastic on the daily chart, oversold, buy, and they are buying. And now that strategy that was working before is not working anymore, because now we are in a third bearish Elliott Wave, when the RSI oversold, stochastic oversold, will stay oversold for a long time. So tell me in the comment section, isn't it important for all traders or market participants to understand what is an advanced technical analysis? would you find advanced technical analysis useful, okay, in your trading, in your investing decision? All right. Let me know in the comment section. All right. All right. This is the end of this tutorial, talking about the first steps, okay, to mastering advanced technical analysis. To summarize this video, the first step to mastering advanced technical analysis consists of knowing the technical tools, okay, that the advanced technical traders are using. The next step is learning to master those tools and how to combine, most importantly, how to combine those tools. The third step is about, okay, understanding how other market participants are trading. If you have any question or suggestion, put in the comment section, and in due course, I will be recording another video to answer your specific question. I would like to take this opportunity to wish to traders a very happy new year, 2017. Happy trading to you all, and I'll speak to you soon.